Hello everyone! Today I will show you how to cook pork steak. This is a Filipino dish wherein pork chops are cooked in soy sauce, onion, and lemon. And here are the ingredients. We will be using pork chops for this recipe. Yellow onion, soy sauce, a piece of lemon, and crushed garlic. We'll also use cooking oil, ground black pepper, sugar, and beef or pork broth. And here is the complete list of the ingredients that I just mentioned. Let's start by marinating the pork. I'm just gonna grab a resealable bag, such as a Ziploc bag, and put all the pork chops in it. Just make sure that the bag is large enough to accommodate all the pork chop. Now we will pour the soy sauce into the bag. You can use either dark soy sauce or light soy sauce. It really depends on your preference. I'm also going to squeeze a piece of lemon in here. And I'm going to shake the bag just to mix all the ingredients together. Next, we'll seal the bag. But before we do that, just make sure to push most of the air out before sealing it. Marinate the pork chop for at least 1 hour. Once done, we just need to drain the excess marinade and set it aside. We'll be using it later on. At this point, we need to pan fry the pork chops. I'm just gonna spray some cooking oil on a pan that I already heated. And let's just wait until the oil heats up. And once the oil heats up, that means it's time for us to put the pork chops into the pan one by one. We need to pan fry one side of the pork chop for 1.5 minutes. We're just trying to partially cook the pork chop until it browns a bit. And afterwards, we will turn this over to do the same thing on the other side. We will also be pan frying the other side for 1.5 minutes. Once done, we'll just take the pork chops out of the pan and set it aside. Now it's time to saute the garlic and onion. Let's start by pouring oil on the pan. Wait for it to heat up a bit and then add the garlic. We are using crushed garlic in this recipe. You can also use chopped garlic if you want. We'll cook the garlic for around 15 seconds. And then we will be adding half of the onions. We'll be saving the other half for later. Let's continue to saute the garlic and onion until the onion starts to soften. Now it's time to deglaze the pan. I'm just gonna pour some beef broth to deglaze it, and then we'll be scraping this gently using our bamboo spoon. There you go. And then I'll just pour the remaining marinade. This is the soy sauce and lemon mixture that we used initially to marinate the pork chops in. Let it boil. And then, put the pork chops back in here again, piece by piece. We'll need to cook the pork chops longer until it becomes tender. So what I need to do here is put everything all together. And then, we will be covering the pan. And adjust the heat to medium. And continue to cook the pork chops for 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, the pork chops are partially cooked. Now, we need to turn it over to cook the other side. Doing this will make the pork chops more tender. It will also balance the color. If you'll notice, the side cooked in soy sauce is darker than the opposite side. Cooking the lighter side in soy sauce will make the color uniform. I'm going to add more broth. This is just to make sure that the sauce does not dry up while we're cooking. I'm also going to cover the pot again and cook this for 18 minutes. And after 18 minutes, we're almost ready. It's time to season our pork chops. We'll put a bit of sugar here and some ground black pepper. Here's the sugar and the ground black pepper. And we're not going to use any salt for this dish because the soy sauce is already salty. If you want to add salt, just make sure to taste the sauce first and see if it's really needed. Just make sure that all the ingredients are well blended. And right now, it's time to add the last ingredient. I'm referring to the remaining onions. It's good to have more onions in your pork steak so that it'll be really tasty. We'll just spread it on the pan. And after this, we'll just cover it and cook for 8 minutes more. Now, our pork steak is ready. It's time to transfer it to a serving plate. And serve it with warm white rice. Thank you for watching this video. If you like it, don't forget to hit like and share. On the video below, I am also inviting you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you next time on our next video.